one more time for the rhyme that I bust. Don't give a damn if a motherfucker acts sus, cause the nigga get hit in his lip like, what's up? Now I told the pussy nigga, hold on, we bout them bucks. Hey, no, I'm just outside. Trash ass rhymes. Anyway, how y'all living? Just another day of existing on this fucking planet. Welcome to LoneWolfTV, where motherfuckers is trying to get this paper the best way they can. When I say motherfuckers, I mean myself. I'm motherfuckers. Motherfuckers trying to get this paper because, hey man, shit. When you ain't had no father, my nigga, if you ain't had no daddy growing up, boy, you fuck. I bet every fatherless nigga at the moment, not every fatherless nigga in the world, at the moment, you ain't rich. Your ass is struggling. Guarantee it. A nigga. It's a 1-year-old child right now that don't know that not having a father is finna fuck him up. At least I would say this: not having a father figure around, or even a father to game him up, is some bullshit. I'm gonna let my sisters know this. Y'all don't, if y'all don't put no real solid niggas that's really making change in the world around your seed, both boy and girl, man, look, you just gonna end up with another alcoholic. You're gonna end up with another drug abuser, another abuser of a relationship, another narcissistic motherfucker. You're gonna have something. You know what I'm saying? But who's to say that just because the father ain't around, devil's advocate moment, who's to say just because if the father was around, that life, that boy or that girl still won't become a serial killer? That's what I be thinking about. I mean, we could check percentages, we could check statistics and all of that to see if my theory holds up. But 9 times out of 10, you know, when the father ain't there, it's bound to happen. So that, I guess that's the argument within the community. You know, not having the mother or the father can be very effective. You know, the child that doesn't have a mother doesn't know how to doesn't have a nurturing spirit around them, so they really don't have emotion. When the mama not there, they wasn't never shown how to show a woman respect or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying, they don't know how to be delicate to a woman, be calm. So if they were just raised by nothing but men, they'd be a little too masculine. And I don't know, we in an era where people feel like it ain't no such thing as too masculine, and I can kind of agree to that. I ain't trying to say masculinity is nothing wrong, but I think that if you don't have a well-balanced personality, or you don't have 2 ways of thinking to calm yourself down and to make you a warrior, then you will be one of the other too many times. I mean, you'll be one or the other overly. So when you get raised by the mama make you nurturing. She gives a fuck about you too much, and it's kind of to the point where she coddles you. This is just certain situations. This ain't every situation. My mama wasn't a coddling mama. My mama didn't show me no love at all. She never told us she loved us. So that don't make her a bad mama necessarily, but it growing up with a woman that ain't nurturing, and then also not having the father there, you getting raised in a masculine way, but it's not real masculinity. It's really anger. When a black woman is mad or treating her kids like shit, that's because she didn't really want to have y'all, and that's real shit. She didn't have the spiritual intention on having children. She really looks at this shit as a burden. And it's a lot of black women, and I'm gonna say just mothers in general, Like Eminem mama. Let's take it off the black sisters real quick. Eminem mama was a piece of shit too. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes your maternal figure is the one that fucks it up for all women. But that's why they call it mommy issues. You're supposed to resolve that. You're supposed to recognize it, and then you're supposed to go fuck with the woman that you feel like is deserving, or women that you feel like is deserving of your attention. So, you know, just because your mama fucked you up or because your mama was a hoe ass nigga don't mean that all women is a hoe ass nigga. But when you get raised by just a woman, you end up with just that trait, a womanly trait, which is emotion sometimes. But since I didn't get that, I was raised as a lone wolf. I was a lone wolf. I didn't have, my parents obviously didn't know what the fuck was going on. I don't blame them for that. They had their own life to figure out, and they had me, and then they had to pay for me to be here. So it was either get the knowledge to teach this nigga what's going on, or get the paper so this nigga won't starve. And I still did both. I still starved, and I'm still learning on my own. So, you know, that's what comes from being with a masculine black woman, or being raised by a masculine black woman, overly masculine, a woman that knows that her time is ticking. I got raised by a 35. Well, really at the age of 10 is when I started realizing the real horrors of living with my mama and where her brain was. Everything was our fault if it didn't get done. Everything was a nigga's fault. And I realized it's because she didn't have the correct nigga in her life. She was mad at us because she had laid up with a motherfucker that looked like them niggas, but the nigga ain't there to help you out with these bills. So that's how I gauge my interaction with women. If somebody ain't there to help or be there to be a support system for a woman is gonna turn into Summer Walker, Meg the Stallion, women that really are rebellious against manhood in general. Now, see, I'm not a monogamous nigga, so when I talk about manhood, I'm talking about like they don't respect the aura of men still. Like the man thing is what motherfuckers is not respecting, even in polygyny or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Whatever you open relationships, all that. There's this collective thought of women that's like, we are done with anything men has created, right? Now, for one, I always play devil's advocate because I'm willing to try to understand both sides so it won't be so shit won't have animosity on top of it because a nigga has a preference or a woman has a preference. So, you know, I try to be the middle ground nigga. So at the same time, I feel like women should be able to do what the fuck they want to do, but y'all got to start compartmentalizing what kind of man y'all want. Because the man you want to accept you to be a hoe, like you want him, you want to accept him. I mean, you want him to accept you just being like promiscuous or dressing in a certain manner. And if he doesn't like the way you dress and he suppresses that, that is a man with no backbone. And y'all gonna get that because y'all want a nigga to accept certain shit that shouldn't be accepted by his own innate biological scientific mind. Y'all trying to tell him that he's tripping and that he was told by society. So when this nigga was told by himself that I don't think I would fuck with a woman that does such and such, then if you a woman that does such and such, you feel like a nigga should put up with such and such, guess who you end up with? A nigga that really ain't got no paper, a nigga that might not have no ambition, a nigga that really don't have good intentions with you. He just want to fuck. Because you out here showing skin and you want to show skin and you want to do it so liberatedly. You want to do it with so much liberation, right? That now you didn't met a motherfucker, a master manipulator that's really only out here to get what he can get from you in the pussy as well. And all he got to do is lie to your ass. Now let's get on with what the fuck we talking about, man. I've been talking about that for too long. Anyway, today's topic, we talking about help isn't on the way. And let me break down why help ain't on the way for your motherfucking ass. You know I like to start off with the definition of what I'm talking about. So what's the key word of the day? Help, nigga. What is the definition of help? It's about 4 of them. Let's hit it. Help. Make it easier for someone to do something by offering one services or resources. Serve someone with food or drink, to give assistance or support to. There's 3 definitions. Now, let's break that down. Help. This ain't coming. A nigga coming to a woman coming. Let me break it down. I'm finna hold on. Let me go deep with it. Help. Make it easier for someone to do something by offering one service or resources. Let's stop right there. Motherfuckers. I'm tired of mothers, okay? Let's break it down. I'm tired of fathers and parents in general that ask their children for cash instead of helping them save it. Because you the fucking problem. You didn't live this long and you ain't came up with no mental you ain't came up with shit. I got chocolate all on my goddamn jacket. You ain't came up with the mentality to help your child out. So you gotta ask them for fucking rent. You pussy ass niggas. See, I'm talking to the black community and people of all colors, but specifically my niggas, y'all be tripping on that shit. Did nobody tell you to have no motherfucking kid and you didn't have no motherfucking financial plan? Let's put the bullshit behind the emotional bullshit behind the wall real quick. I don't give a fuck that you damn near risked your motherfucking life to have this kid right now. You risked your damn life and you finna be risking poverty having a motherfucking kid too. Let's stop goddamn trying to make shit softer, or let's stop trying to soften the blow. Look, this is what I mean. I ain't softening no blow about myself. I'm broke. Okay? Do y'all think I'm out here demanding any woman to do anything for me? I don't give a fuck what you doing. I really don't. Because I ain't fixed yet. Nigga, I gotta be a mechanic on my own life. Nigga. So let's get back to it. Just because you birthed a nigga, mama, we talking all mamas out here. Just because you birthed me don't mean just like they say the mama ain't obligated to have your ass, I ain't obligated to help your ass. Fuck is you saying? We ain't finna play these two-sided games with me. I'm Lizilla and I come kill you. Man, what is you saying? I don't be playing none of these games with people in general. It ain't finna be no, I don't do double standards, but some double standards are there for a reason. And like they're biological double standards. It's different from scientific biological double standards and the double standards that men and women want to create. Fuck y'all. If nature didn't create the goddamn double standard, then shut the fuck up. Because I don't be trying to hear that shit. Anyway, if you ain't making it easier, that's my point. Your mom ain't making it easy on you. She asking you for $500 motherfucking dollars that you don't have. And if you don't have it, it's finna be chaos in the crib. Man, fuck your mama. Do that. That's what I'm saying. Say fuck that bitch with me right now. Say, fuck that bitch. I'm speaking to the niggas that's going through it with their mama. Nigga, not everybody got a good ass mama. Not everybody can fake it with their mama, nigga. I'm on some shit like fuck your parents, not just the mama. If your daddy a bitch ass nigga too, who gives a fuck about a father being around or a mama being around when it's a piece of shit? Niggas ain't never done shit for the community, let alone their own seed, and motherfuckers want some kind of respect. Fuck out my damn face. That's because you had me. Bitch, I would rather be dead, because I might go out into the other realm. I'll fuck around and be an alien right now if you didn't put me on this puss-ass planet. Now, let's get to it. Serve someone with food or drink. That's the one. Let's get to it. Let's get to it for you monogamous pussy ass motherfuckers. Oh, today I'm on it. Today I'm a new nigga. I don't really give a fuck. Hey, y'all know my saying. I don't give a fuck about life, nigga. So let's get it. Serve someone with food or drink. How many women out here ain't cooking for you, my brothers? Help ain't on the way, my nigga. I don't give a damn what nobody told you. I don't give a damn how your woman make you feel right now. Hey, shout out to the niggas that's getting the plate. But let me tell you this. The average woman is thinking that that's a motherfucking chore and not something that she want to do. So watch. I want my niggas to get a woman that wants to cook for you. I'm talking to my monogamous niggas. I'm not monogamous. I used to be, so I can speak from what I would want if I still gave a damn about a wedding ring and all that nonsense. But hey, you see what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hot side on what y'all want, but I'm gonna give y'all some game. It's women out there that still want to be monogamous, but nigga, let me tell you how to block out the bullshit monogamous women and how to block out and how to find the good ones, my nigga, because I didn't sift through it. Now look here. If you want a motherfucker that ain't been tampered with that much, because every woman then probably had a dick by the age of 25. By the age of 25, you might as well just say she got fucked once. You might as well put one nigga in your head that you're competing with. But anyway, if you want a woman that really cares about, if you want like a woman to cook for you or some shit or really help you in that manner, if that's all you need is you got your paper right and you want a woman to just cook, you got to find that woman, that kind of woman that wants you to taste her shit. You know what I'm saying? That don't look at it as a chore or don't look at it as some kind of societal standard. Nigga, this shit is biological. Niggas like to eat and it wouldn't hurt. It's not really number one on the list, but it wouldn't hurt for niggas for my monogamous niggas to receive a meal in actual care of doing it, not because y'all want to be rebellious against society type of shit. But anyway, that's for my monogamous niggas. So y'all ain't gotten back to my real shit. Y'all ain't getting no help, my nigga. Y'all ain't finna, boy, nigga, you know, it's probably about 15 women that's willing, keyword, willing to cook for you in this era. And you a lucky motherfucker, even at that point. If you even find that if you find one of them 15, nigga, I'm taking my hat off to you, nigga. Shit. But see me, I hung up my monogamous card a long time ago. I hung up my relationship card, all that shit, when I figured out that I wasn't shit myself, right? See, oh shit, I'm tripping. Oh damn, Chloe, how we bag this shit up? Okay. Damn, I didn't know I can get closer. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that was weird. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, I knew that I needed to stay single when I liked multiple women to where it was hard for me to keep it from the other woman. You know what I'm saying? When I was just like, hey, look here. I love both of y'all. Had to break it down before. Had to break up with a girl. One time I really realized I was a hoe ass nigga when I broke up with a girl to get with with another woman. Then the woman I was getting with told me to break up with the girl that I broke up with. She was telling me do it in my face. See, now who's the real hoe ass nigga in that situation? But I was the hoe ass nigga for going along with it. See, and then I realized then where I was like, well, why would I have two if I really want one? Right? That's the biggest question I asked myself. Why do I fuck with so many women but internally I feel like I want one? So I broke my own mindset down and realized, okay, I don't think I want a traditional woman, because the traditional woman wants to be helped. Even some traditional women want to be in the energy of monogamy, like it's just me and one other person. Now when I felt like I knew I wasn't shit or I wasn't for monogamy, when I figured out I can have more, I don't think I'm satisfied with just that one person, because I think attraction grows, and I think even women attraction grow. So just because y'all married a nigga, or just because y'all marry a motherfucker that y'all feel like is attractive and doing this shit at that time, it's gonna change. So I'm a big, I believe in change a lot. I'm a big firm believer in change, even though I'm a Taurus, and change is something that we damn near resent because we got to adapt to it, and it changes the psyche that we go through. We got to turn from demon to warrior to good person to optimist to pessimistic. That's what happens with Taurus. When the loop change, we got to change with the loop. And then, but we slow to adapt to the shit because we got to do it. We modifying it our own way. And by the time we catch up, it's a new loop coming. So change always be seeming like it's something like that. But still, if a woman and a man can change their attraction, why in the fuck would you commit yourself to that? That's just my biggest thing. I'm not against it. If you can discipline yourself, which is why I'm single, which is why I probably remain that way. It's because I know I love the energy of women and not just one, because just one woman energetically wise ain't gonna satisfy a nigga with a multi-dimensional brain. This woman might be for this woman not be for this as if I'm using them, but shit, they using me. If I come around, I don't come around just to sit around. Now I might sit around with you if that's what you want. I ain't got no problem with sitting there watching TV, but I'm not a nigga that's coming around just to fuck and be like, all right, I'll see you later. That's not what a nigga around. I'm here to build something. It's something they got to get built. If the shit ain't getting built, it's gonna get spilled. And that's just how I move. But but I speak more for the motherfuckers. I try to put a perspective in the mind of people that have a one-dimensional way of thinking and shit, or like a linear way of thinking of things. It ain't no one way in shit. You can do multiple things within what you want. So that's why I'm not against marriage, because there's open marriages, there's swingers, there's motherfuckers that you don't have to have a one particular marriage, but we really talking about the help that you get from relationships in this era, and the help ain't on the way. Not even from the men. And let me break it down on the men's side. Nigga, we ain't getting as much paper as we was back in the day, but that's due to the white supremacist system. But even the let's keep it on black niggas. Black niggas, we ain't got no leadership out here that's really putting no paper in our pockets like that. And then the niggas that are up there at the top, they the 2%. Even in the black community, it's only like 2% of rich black niggas. So, nothing is really, help is what you make it. You got to help your fucking self is what I'm saying. So even as a man, even as women looking for a good man to help you with the bills or whatever, it's scarce. Because we all out here, nigga, I'm homeless. You think I'm talking shit about y'all or some shit, or I'm talking shit about niggas with paper? I don't have no room to talk shit about now. I just be observing. I'm the observer, the middleman of this shit. I always say I'm the bridge to get your ass from the stupid side to the enlightenment. That's all but I'm just the bridge. That mean I'm getting walked on. That mean y'all gonna walk on me and go over to Tariq. Y'all might walk over me, go over to Jason. Y'all gonna walk right over me to go over to other motherfuckers that actually got resources. I'm just a nigga and I'm a speed bump. If you happen to hit me, nigga, I'm gonna make you think. That's all it is. I know myself, but I know that's just my level right now. The level gonna change, nigga. I gotta reach out to motherfuckers to watch my shit for it to build up at the moment. See, I'm doing shit like that. I promote my own motherfucking self, and I don't have the funds to pay for other promotion right now. So, they ain't gonna help me because I ain't helped myself. Are y'all feeling me? So let's get into it before I go into a tangent. The next definition of help was to give assistance or support to. And how many motherfuckers getting supported by their family members? How many motherfuckers' entire family is supporting them right now? I don't see no comments. Exactly. Nobody ain't getting no motherfucking help. It's about 2, 3, 4, 5 people in your family. That's all you really need. Small little village. But it's only about 4 or 5 people in your fucking family that actually give a fuck about what you doing. You guess how many motherfuckers give a damn about what I do out my family? At least I don't see the shit. But don't nobody give a damn about what Lil Zilla doing over here. But you think I give a fuck about that? So let's get into it. Who is expected to help you? Let's break this down real quick. No one. Nigga. That's all I got for that one. Who is expected to help you? Nobody. Keep Sweat, where you at? Who can help you like yourself? Nobody. What is you saying? Nobody. Yeah, damn. In there, we teaching. I'm cooking with grease tonight. I'm shooting this to air. I'm gonna shoot this even in the celebrities inbox. You bitch ass niggas finna watch this. Nigga, I done supported y'all albums and shit. I be listening to y'all niggas. Nah, y'all finna listen. See? I'm tired. What I'm tired of is being a hoe ass nigga. I mean, let me not, that sounded wrong. I'm tired of being a nigga that's you know, in procrastination mode and always second guessing myself. So I don't really second guess no more. I kind of just get to it. Like, I didn't really feel like going live earlier, but the fact that I done came here and went live, I don't be giving a damn about who watching a nigga, no comments, no none of that. This shit is therapeutic for me, and it's something that keep me doing this shit. It's something, it gotta be somebody that I'm doing this shit and is resonating when I drop it, with, even if they ain't catching my lives, if they catch it when I drop it or whatever. I know it's a vibration and frequency that's like, nigga, do this shit. Even though I started this shit just off the spur of influence, you know, so it don't feel innate sometimes, because I got it was kind of more of an influence to tell my story by listening to other motherfuckers tell theirs. So maybe the influence was the spark to catching what I really want to do in life. And I want to be not necessarily a life coach, but I can be a life coach for your ass without being in your real life. We can just sit here and chop up game, and I break down my mindset, and motherfuckers gonna gravitate to it. But who is expected to help you? Nobody. Nobody. That mean your mama ain't expected. You don't expect your mama to help you, your brother, your auntie, your cousin, motherfuckers that ain't your family. Don't expect strangers to help you either. If you fall on the floor, don't look around for no hand to fucking pick you up. You get up in push-up mode. You use that right or left leg to get up off that ground. You pick yourself up. Don't be looking around for no motherfucking handlebars, nigga. You pick yourself up right up off the floor. That's how you gotta move in life, nigga. And that's why maybe I got a jaded sense on life, but that's why, you know, my idea of, you know, of just existence is not to, you know, I don't feel like motherfuckers should just overly cater to somebody. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we should be of service, but I notice I said overly cater. So that's why I frown at marriage. I'm not frown at it, but that's why I can't fuck with marriage, because I don't think I can trust a woman to be as possessive as I am over this shit. Now, see, I can be monogamous, because pussy is pussy. And if I feel the urge, all I need is my woman. If I got a wife that's real, I can choose a wife that'll be just solid with a nigga going to fuck off real quick, but we married type of shit. We married, the bread coming home to you, but I be fucking bitches sometimes. That my wife would have to accept that. Now that I'm not, and what's crazy is I've never been a cheating nigga when in monogamous relationships, but I realized that my attraction level would make me cheat. Like, if this particular woman, or a woman that I might have a crush on low key while I'm with my woman, which is some hoe ass shit, because I wouldn't want my woman to be fantasizing about another nigga that you know, while she with me. So I knew then that I was possessive. I knew then that I had a fragile ego on top of the monogamous thing. So I was like, all right, fuck that. I'd rather just let my woman do what she do, and I do what I do, and we just kick it when we kick it. It ain't got to be no motherfucking attachment type of shit. But I'm realizing that I don't think I'm monogamous. Not realizing, but I've realized, I've already come to the conclusion that I don't think that's a lifestyle for me. And I've been falling in more alignment with who I really am ever since I really just figured that out. Because I would have women in my life that's tagged along, and they not really, I don't have a purpose for them, because low key in the back of my mind, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna get another bitch or something like that. But you know, when I started living in my real self, it was just like, okay, well, you don't have to get another bitch. You can just You can know 80 women when you die. What's wrong with that? I ain't say fuck. I didn't say get head from 80 women. I didn't say provide for 80 women. I said you can know 80 women before you die. What the fuck is wrong with that? So why get married and then you ain't gonna meet them 80 women because this bitch is goddamn insecure that you gonna be cheating? I don't live like that. I'm not a one-dimensional thinking nigga. We got to think multi-dimensional. We gotta think goddamn billion. We gotta think that it's a billion planets, a trillion planets. We gotta keep going with the brain shit with me. Nigga, quadruple million planets and shit, nigga. Do you really think deep like me? But even at that, I don't expect it. So don't expect no help out here, my nigga. Because help ain't on the way. Anyway, let's go to the next question. Why must you help yourself? Let's talk about why. Life will be less stressful. If you help yourself, you won't be sitting around, oh, how I'm gonna eat. You know how you gonna eat? You might have to go steal. Okay? Let's talk about America real quick. You might have to go motherfucking steal to get you a motherfucking meal. Why you think they both rhyme? Nigga. Get off your motherfucking ass. You can go walk around and try to find quarters and pennies on the ground. Pick up every piece of change. Go get you some bubble gum just to hold over. Then you can hold yourself over from dying. Or put some, you can fake out your stomach so you won't be starving like that no more. And then, you know what I'm saying, get you a little, you know, back then you could find 50 cents and get you a goddamn soda back then. Now the canned sodas is like 89 cents. So nowadays you might have to get on that corner and just panhandle, my nigga. Get on that corner. Let them niggas know you struggling out here. What the fuck? What kind of face are you trying to save if you really out here fucked up? What kind of face are you really trying to save? Less overthinking, more doing. So when you help yourself, you're gonna start doing more off the rip, and you're gonna stop overthinking this shit. You just because you ain't got shit to lose. So you're gonna go for the gusto. That's what they call that in the hood. You're gonna go for the nigga, you going for broke. You already broke, so you're gonna go for it. Nigga, you might as well go for, hey nigga, I don't have nothing else to lose. I'm finna put my chips in this. Less overthinking, more doing. You're gonna start doing more. When I went homeless, thankfully, my life was already set up in a way for me to be homeless and still have a job without me having to transition. See, when I moved out with this one bitch I was staying with, shout out to her. I ain't mean to call you a bitch like that, but this one woman I was fooling with, we had an open relationship. I was living there for 2 years. I really was bullshitting. And then, long story short, push came to shove. She was finna move. She moved to Bedford or some shit. And she was like, nigga, you gonna have to make a choice because I'm not moving with you. Or if you don't plan on moving to Bedford, I can't, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to, oh, she already had another nigga at this time too. So she was like, shit, I can't move in with you because I got a nigga now. And then boom, boom, boom. So shit just got it got different real quick at the end of the quarter of the year, you know. So at that time I was like, all right, bet. And I bought this car from her for like $500. And the car stopped working around the time I went homeless, right? Like it had been fucked up on the road. Had to get it, had to keep stopping and starting that bitch, and then got it home, and then that bitch wouldn't start no more. And then I was living in this parking spot. I had my car parked in this parking spot, so I had to, when she left and went to Bedford, I lived in this red car, this red Nissan in that parking spot. And then luckily I worked at Subway that was up the street that I could walk to. It was close enough to, even if it rained, I can thug through the rain and not be too wet type of shit. You know, it was about a good half a mile away from where my car was parked at. That's how close my job was. Like right there, okay. Boom. I was already working at Subway before I left. I mean, before she was finna leave. And you know, I started just working and saving my money because I already shortened my life, already shortened my responsibilities, and started living under my means. I didn't have nowhere to take no shower. I wasn't riding Uber. I wasn't doing none of this shit. I was walking around. I worked inside of Walmart, the Subway inside of Walmart. So a nigga was right up in there where all the food is that you want to eat. If you need some junk food, is in there. If you need some chips, well, that's junk food. But if you need like chicken, they got the chicken up in that motherfucker. You can. I was making a sandwich. I was taking sandwiches home so I could eat that day and then keep the sandwich, and I don't have to refrigerate it because shit, you know, I'm sitting in the whip with it, and I might wake up in 6 hours and later, and it's still good from sitting out, so I can eat it. I had to live like that. Bag of chips, something to drink. I used to drink just water. Nigga still living healthy out here. So shit, you know, and the nigga would just go to sleep in the car. So you stop overthinking, and I was just doing. I was like, you know what? I got this situation going. Why would I quit because I'm going through something? I internally feel like I ain't shit because I'm homeless. So I stopped giving a damn about being in that position, and I took pride in it. Now I kind of feel like I take too much pride in it to where the universe is handing me that shit. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm the alchemist of how I can change that now. I'm like, all right, fuck this. I got to change my ways because nowadays I'm kind of engulfing in self-medication and all that shit because I feel a nigga didn't really expect to do this shit again a third time. See? So never expect help because it ain't on the way. You gonna fall your ass right here, even if you depend on anybody help, my nigga. If you dependent on anybody help but yourself, you gonna fall back where the fuck you probably came from if you not aware or you don't believe in yourself. So stop blaming others. That's why you must help yourself so you can stop blaming others. You're gonna stop blaming you'll stop blaming people for like your mama or your daddy for not having the financial wealth that was needed to take care of you or giving you the game that was necessary. You'll stop really giving a fuck about that shit, and that actually opens your heart up to explore life in a different way. You'll just really flush that past life out. You don't even want to relate. You don't even want to sit around and trauma bond with nobody that's going through it with their mama or nothing. You kind of just on some shit like, that's a life I'm already leaving behind. That's where I'm at right now. I don't give a fuck about none of my parents, but I've realized that I'm knowing who I am by talking about this shit on YouTube. And I don't give a damn about the white supremacists watching me or the fact that it's a white supremacist platform. This is how I vent to my community of people, because most of us don't watch TV no more. So once I touch the right eye, once I get my quality up, once I get my game up, once I promote and invest in myself a little better, I'll be able to reach that black boy's eye, that black woman's eye, that'll let them know, nigga, it's okay to go to rock bottom so you can get to the top. Because that's my goal. If I die at the bottom, I want y'all to know that the goal was for me to get to the top and spread the message. Don't let me die at the bottom and somebody take one of my theories and live with that and create some bullshit out of what I created, man. Because I'm a god of myself. I'm creating something. Sometimes I feel like it's invaluable to society. Sometimes I feel like this shit ain't gonna never get heard, or how I feel ain't gonna never be validated, or sometimes I think I'll die broke. That's just how I think. But never expect help, because you gotta help your fucking self. So that's why, nigga, you might have to sit and be suicidal sometime, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Get deep with yourself, my nigga. Feel them feelings. Even at work, if you feel like I'm finna slap this motherfucker, don't do it. But withhold. If you know you ain't the person that want to lose your job, or you can't afford to lose it, take that shit in, release that shit somewhere else. This is where I release at. I go through a lot of shit that I don't even be really wanting to fuck with in my life, because it's just life. But I look past that shit. That might be the reason why I stay faded. Because you gotta act like you give a fuck in this world for people to really fuck with you. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that I think I care more when I'm sedated. I don't think, when I'm sober, I'm thinking too much because I'm not where I want to be. So I think to relate to the world, I got to dumb my mind down. And that's not to make me sound better. I just got to slow my shit down a little bit to be like, all right, this is what we doing. This is how it go. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Because if I got to go to work or something like the day of, if some shit is going on and I got to go to work the day of, and then a motherfucker asks me to do some shit, I be thinking about work. I'm still a damn slave. I be thinking like, man, I gotta have enough sleep or enough rest or enough chill time to myself to where I can adapt to what other motherfuckers want in life. Because help ain't on the way for them either. I ain't sitting here saying help ain't just on the way for you. Help ain't on the way for none of us, my nigga. Niggas think Jesus and shit is coming back. Niggas think all this crazy shit. Niggas think that they belief is the belief to believe in. And you got to be a stupid motherfucker to think that. Make your life better. It'll make your life better if you help yourself. It'll make your life better. It will create your own mindset and philosophy on life. And also, people will believe in you more. Actually, people will believe in you more. People probably believe in you, but they just ain't seeing you take that leap of faith that was necessary for them to actually brag about the belief in you. What I do right now, somebody can look at the shit that I've done throughout the years and actually be like, this nigga didn't put in work. I didn't put in a lot of work. I didn't put 4 years in the most professional work I didn't put in is 4 years on this YouTube shit. If y'all go in the archives, y'all scroll down and see what I've been releasing, you can see where my mind is going with what I want to do with entertainment. You can see what I want to do. You can hear my mindset. You can see that a nigga is not out here just posting on YouTube for random ass reasons. It's been spurts that I ain't come back. It's been months I done missed. You know what I'm saying? Where I wasn't posting shit because this is not for fun. This shit is actually for intellectual value. This is intellectual property that I'm dropping. And I want my story to be told, because my story is going to be similar to another motherfucker story out there that might feel alone. Which is why I keep it as Lone Wolf TV, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of motherfuckers feel alone. And even if I'm talking about even the richest motherfucker is probably a lone wolf of the bunch because he the only nigga that took himself out of the family to go get rich. So you automatically a lone wolf. So everybody's a lone wolf in certain aspects. And when motherfuckers feel like they alone, I want this to be the channel to come to let you know that, nigga, hold on, all this shit crooked. The society is crooked. Your family might be crooked. Your mindset might be crooked because of what society you in. So never blame yourself fully on that shit. Always remember, always remember that it was this whole ass shit that you were born in was already here before you got here. So, you know, people believe in you more when you help yourself, man. So if you want motherfuckers to support you, support your fucking self. I learned that the hard way. It took me 2 years to learn that, because I was rapping on YouTube. I was dropping videos, dropping video, and I wasn't getting as many views as I thought I should get. So now that I realize that it might take promotion, it's gonna take better promotion. It's gonna take me hopping on other people's videos. It's gonna take me putting my name out there for me to gain more traction to what I'm trying to do. So that's all I'm focused on right now. I'm focused on just expanding my name to different realms of life, relationship, spiritual, money, all that shit, trauma, adversity. Anybody who talk about any subject, I'm trying to, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. And I'm gonna actually pay to get on platform. I want to actually come and pay to be on it. That's a promotion too. Just come with my own cash and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you can I pay this to just even sit in? Can I sit in and get around the shakers and bakers with you and see how you do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I need some help. I need some pointers on what I'm doing. And you know, that's the kind of nigga I am now. I don't really have time to sit around and be worried about what the fuck a woman doing. But that's just how I go. So let's break down the last part of this video. Let's break down why no one helps. Because I know I'm talking shit about it ain't no help. And I know I'm making it seem like people some hoe ass niggas for not helping. And I know I'm making it seem like the black community don't help each other and all that. So I'm gonna go on soften the blow for y'all at the end. Let me tell you why you might not be receiving help and how you can be more empathetic to what another motherfucker is going through, to where you will get up and do your own thing for your fucking self. No one is helping you right now because they may lack money. A lack of money will keep you unambitious. It'll keep you in a linear mindset, because you'll just be stuck in the fact that you broke. And I can call a motherfucker right now that'll vouch for how broke I feel even at this moment. As a man, when I sit up and I really talk to the motherfuckers that's in my real life, motherfuckers know I feel like I'm unaccomplished. So I tell the world that. But it's all about what you deem it's all about the accomplishments that you deem respectful. See, if I was to hit 100K subscribers right now, which subscribers don't amount to money, but you know, if I was to hit that, I would know that my voice is reaching something. So it'll make my drive better if I knew that this shit was being heard, or my views go up to like 2,000 every time I post or something. I know that I'm making an impact. So the fact that I haven't, if you look at my views for 4 years, these shits fluctuate, but they're not improving like that. You know what I'm saying? So I realized with that the lack of money that I have is how I can't help my damn self. So back to my point, why no one is helping you is because they lack money. If they can't help their fucking self, what make you think they're gonna help you? They actually gonna take from you. They're actually gonna try to bargain a deal with you. Do you not realize that commercials are not discriminatory? They even want a bum to come get a goddamn hamburger. I don't care if you only got $1. I hope you can come scrape it up and get this goddamn Big Mac. And that's just hustle. That's just business though. You can't take that personal. So you gotta take your shit the same way. And I'm not saying finesse people or don't give a fuck or be heartless in your movement, but make sure your movement in your niche is focused on its purpose. McDonald's don't give a fuck about the homeless. If they did, they would have a homeless shelter or McDonald's homeless shelter or something. They don't. That's not their niche. So when you lack money and you lack resource, you lack influence. And I'm gonna let that be known to the men off top. You lack influence if you do not have the paper in this society. Whatever paper is deemed paper. Whatever you consider money, whatever you call a respectable amount of money, if a nigga don't have that, you don't need to be women, you don't need to be fucking him. And niggas, if you see that she just on her ass and she only asks you for some shit and she ain't helping herself out, you need to run, because it ain't 50-50 in this era, but a bitch gotta be helping your movement. Vice versa. A nigga gotta be improving you, he gotta be showing you, look, this is where you lacking at, this is where you probably need to change up at. I'll fuck with you right here. He don't need to be just always continuously telling you how to change. He need to actually point out what he actually likes about you and the reason why you need to improve, because the world look at you like this. And then we got people in this world that don't give a fuck about how people look at them. But just like me, I don't give a fuck, but I know to get down. I know how to shake and bake and look like something to a motherfucker, even though I ain't got it. But I'm not a pretender. I ain't gonna pretend. If you find it, if I'm a, you know what I'm saying, present myself in such a way only for so long. And then if niggas get to talking about finances, I'm right there with them. I'm gonna speak for the niggas that's broke. I'm not gonna speak for no motherfucking high value lames. Not to say that rich niggas are all, not to say all high value niggas are lame. I fuck with some of y'all, but I'm saying the mindset that come with that shit, just because you making paper that you supposed to be like that the world's supposed to respect you or something like that. My nigga, come on. The world ain't gave black people reparations, and you asking for respect? Let's talk real shit. Ain't no help on the way. And another reason why nobody ain't nobody helping you is because they lack cares. By a lack of caring, because they're broke, motherfucker ain't finna help you. They don't even care about your struggle at this point. If they struggling as well, or if they even have some kind of, they even have something that they need to accomplish before they can help you, that care for what you're going through is gone. And another thing is lack of support themselves. A motherfucker ain't finna help you if they ain't never received no help. You feel what I'm saying? A motherfucker not finna help you. A motherfucker not finna support you if they never received support. And that's real shit. I'm big on support, and I've never really been supported like that. But I'm big on it because I realized that. I took that, I sat back and seen for 4 years that if I push this shit myself, I get more views than if I just put it out there and expect people to support it. I gotta have the belief in it my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still a nigga that I'm slacking on my pimping, but I do a little promo for certain people or whatever. Or I've done promo like at least 4 times for certain people and posted something on my Twitter. One girl made me post her OnlyFans. She had her pussy just out and was like, post this shit, boom, boom, boom. I told her $5. It was just $5 at that. No, it was $10 to post that shit. But I only got that shit once that year. So I realized that promo might not, this kind of promo, the way I'm going about it is more of for a money grab than it is for intention. But now that I'm in an intentional state, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grab more attention to what I actually want to gravitate to, so it can be a niche around it. I can grab the niche and boom, because that's all business is. You got to find a niche. You can't sell. Your niche can be everybody, but if the niche is everybody, then you have to sell to everybody, and you got to make multiple things. You crack down on the niche, you can grab that audience that's gonna be consistent, versus where if you sell to everybody, people will just look at it as if you just like pussy. You're a friendly vendor, you know. But the reason why people make big money like Balenciaga, motherfuckers make money like Gucci, motherfuckers make money like Louis Vuitton, motherfuckers make money like Michael Jordan and goddamn LeBron shoes and shit like that, is because it is an exclusive. It's exclusive to a type of niche. You got to be a sneakerhead. See, you're not a sneakerhead. The people that don't give a damn about wearing sneakers ain't buying Jordans. The people that don't give a damn about, who give a fuck about what type of Jordan you got on, Team Jordans or the 13s, or if they real or this and none of that shit. That's not if you ain't in that niche, they not getting your paper like that. Unless you just go buy some Nikes or something. Nike still getting the money. Nike got shoes for nigga pedophilic white people. Y'all seen them New Balances? New Balances got shoes for motherfuckers that go jogging. Like, you can set your entity in a way to where it applies, but the shit that you put out got to be for a niche. It cannot be for every time you put something out, it's for everybody. That's not how shit work. You got to make shit exclusive for it to seem like, and when you make people feel like they can't get a hold of it, they want to come to it. And I'm learning that shit. I read that shit in psychology, in the psychology of money or something like that, or probably somewhere else. I probably read this shit. But when you make your shit exclusive, when you make your brand exclusive, like not everybody can really fuck with this. People are quick to put that in people's face, like, nigga, I got this. But besides, nigga, this shit cracking, nigga. And I got that nigga, this Balenciaga, nigga. That's because guess what? The average nigga is not supposed to have a Balenciaga hoodie. That's what the exclusiveness is. So if whatever you doing, make it exclusive. And it gotta be, you gotta make it underground first before it can be exclusive. Because then it's gonna be, if you make it snap underground first, motherfuckers gonna start respecting the fact that you had just started this shit off your own paper trail. And then you'll have corporations coming in and try to help you out, try to sell this shit. But you gotta make it work. The fact that I see promo ain't working for me or doing that, that's, I'm finna change lanes. But you gotta find what work for you. You know? But, you know, I always say, in a matter of 10 years, everything that I'm doing don't add up. I'm gonna be a comedian, y'all. We're gonna say that while I'm 30 right now. So 10 years later, we can look back at this video. If YouTube is still around, if the world ain't deteriorated by then, nigga, we gonna see if Lil Cosmo a goddamn comedian. We gonna see if I got the motherfucking skills to make the bills, the chills, the feels, the thrills. I don't give a damn. I come through and I'm for reals. I done told a nigga, hold on, we popping pills. I ain't never did them hoe ass niggas to squeal. Nigga, what the fuck is you saying? I got the bill. I got the AK and I'm ready to peel. Nigga, what you saying? I came down with the infamil. Talking about that white girl, nigga, to sniff for real. Yeah, I'm hustling. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on. But yeah, man, help ain't on the way. Also, hold on, before I end this shit, Jesus ain't finna come back for none of you niggas with your stupid ass. Buddha, Jesus, Allah, nigga, stop it, okay? You out here for yourself. Stop the religious shit. Stop that. If I pray, it's gonna come down to me, even if I don't do shit. I ain't gonna miss what's for me. Yes, the fuck you will miss what's for you if you ain't out here grinding. Get off your stupid ass, okay? And stop being a bitch. Live life to the fullest. I'm telling myself that. I'm trying to. Because I really don't be living life to the fullest. I be bullshitting. Y'all want a confessional moment? Nigga, I be living life to the fullest when I'm fucked up. That's the only time I feel like doing it. So I got an addiction problem that I gotta help myself. I ain't yelling at you, I'm yelling at me, man. But if I yell at myself, it's a mirror. Y'all gonna hear the echo. Y'all gonna look at y'all self in the mirror and be like, you know what? That nigga that told me something. But one thing I do want to say to my brothers, get off your ass, man. That's the best thing you can do if you want to get women in this life, is get off your fucking ass. A woman that know you ain't lazy, she'll let you do what the fuck you want to do. Like real shit. If she know that you finna get out of here and get this paper, you finna get out of here and you ain't finna conform. Fuck what she talking about. I will sleep on the concrete. You one of them niggas, bro? That shit brings so much more respect than money do. Just because a nigga got money, this means he got some kind of hustle. He got a mental power that a nigga should respect at the end of the day. But a nigga that also, I respect a nigga that don't give a fuck about how people feel about him to the point where he'll sleep on the fucking concrete for his dignity, nigga, for his pride, nigga. That's a real nigga right there. It's a nigga who ain't scared of death, nigga. It could be 18 degrees. It was 19 degrees. I was sleeping outside one time, nigga. No AC. Car wasn't on, nigga. I'm freezing. Toes cold, nigga. What y'all think? What the fuck y'all think? Y'all think a nigga who prayed when I was going through that shit? Ain't no goddamn prayer finna help you out that shit, nigga. Let's just say I'm lucky I'm still here today. Shit. Anyway, man. LoneWolfTV. Holla at your boy, man. Tomorrow I'm coming with another one. I'm getting better with this shit, y'all. Internally to myself. You know, not with the views, obviously, not with the, you know, interaction, because you niggas ain't commenting shit. So maybe it's my phone. Who knows? But anyway, hit the like button if y'all step up in this bitch. This hour was quick than a motherfucker because this is something I actually want to talk about. This is one of all the topics I've been coming up with. Them hoes I've been past due supposed to drop this shit. And some of the topics, you can tell I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying, too passionate about them no more, or I was just like, this ain't the topic that I really want to spread light on at the moment, but I got to since it was in the archives. But anyway, the help isn't on the way. It was one of my biggest ones that I wanted to come up with. This is why this motherfucker an hour. Nigga, I knew I was gonna have to sit here and chop up game. I was gonna have to chop up how help ain't on the way for your ass. Cause look around. Everybody want to talk about individualism. Why is it that way? Because niggas can't be trusted. And I ain't saying niggas as in just black people. Motherfuckers is the better word. People is a better word. People in general can't be trusted. So fuck them is how I feel. Not fuck all of them. Just get with the tribe of people that actually fuck with you. And that's that. But yeah, man, I'm finna get out of here and live life. Hopefully the police don't smoke me. You feel me? One day I hope to reach 100,000 subscribers. That's my goal. My next goal ain't 3,000. My next goal ain't 4, 5, 6,000 subscribers. I made it to 2. And half of the motherfuckers is bots because I was in that share for share shit or sub for sub shit. Don't ever do that. So I really got probably 500 solid motherfuckers that's actually subscribed to a nigga. Not even probably. But the fact that I got I think I got my first 1K from doing that shit. And you know, my views, y'all, cause as you can see, my views don't match that shit. So I got a good probably 100 people that support a nigga out of the 2,000. So my goal is to get 100K genuine supporters. Genuine in life. It's just and I want to put in the work I'm putting in behind making this shit grow is, you know, another thing. The growth internally that I'm putting in is going to exude in this, and I want that shit to always improve, you know? So I apologize for my low quality life right now, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. I ain't doubting myself no more, because if I doubt myself, I'd rather just die. That's why I live my life how I live it. Shit. Don't be like me though. Kids, don't drink and drive. Don't be out here cussing your mama out or cussing your whole family, or don't abandon your family if that's what you don't want to do. But if you feel like it's necessary, if you feel like your mom on some hoe ass shit, Lone Wolf Zilla is right here with you, man. Cosmo right here with you. Zilla is just my second nickname, y'all. Y'all can call me Lil Zilla. That's what I always used. I used to be infatuated with Godzilla, so I made myself a male dinosaur type of shit. So just call me Zilla. Godzilla, if y'all didn't know, Godzilla is a female. So shit. But anyway, LoneWolfTV, hit that subscribe, hit that like button if you watching, or whenever you watch, and keep y'all life and keep yourself intact with yourself. Be self-aware and always remember, help is not on the way. Help your fucking self. I'm out.